Howdy. Welcome back to the channel. This is Anything Rome. My name is Matt Cravey, and yeah, we're working on a 2005 Toyota Solara today. I'm going to do some valve cover gaskets for my brother. Couldn't really find many videos on it. I could find some videos about this engine and other cars, so I figured that I would just kind of maybe go through what I'm doing. Then if he wants to see it, he can see it too. But here we go. I see. So, whoops, you guys can't see it now. So, when I went to go take these off, this one broke because this one pulled up on the cover. This one separated, and this one broke the cover. Great start. Listen guys, I know that ain't no electrical tape, okay, but it works. Does the same job. Well, I ain't gonna stop now. Go. Power before anything else. Especially with them extensions on there, they never want to break because the torque is being twisted between all the gaps in between the extension and the socket, and so it just doesn't have enough power to knock it back off. Yeah. So, get this clamp on this vacuum line finally moved. So sometimes what I like to do is I like to kind of get around it and pry it off of there. See, because I'm on both sides. Yeah, see, there you go. Get it over that first lip. There it is. So I'm probably going to take this off of both sides. Well, actually it can come off with that, which I'm probably going to go ahead and start doing. Man, this thing got some spider legs on it. I know you couldn't really see that. It's because I'm right-handed here, but what I did is I pressed down on the clip and I used my screwdriver and turned it and wedged it open like that. It's my little trick for getting stuff unplugged. So, looks like we got a 10mm in the back over here though. B-bolt, yeah. Separated. That's exactly what happened to the last one, I guarantee it. Fell down in there like that and it got lost. First look down in there and it's a sandbox. We'll get that vacuumed out. I am liking this camera mount. This thing's just a danged old spider monkey. I think these are 10. This whole thing look like it'll come out if I do this one though. She don't really go into it. I think she just clipped into it over there. Yeah, that goes down. We'll slide that around. Yeah. Got a couple of vacuum lines here. Vacuum lines were all the rage. Uh-oh. I think that's where the strut mount come in. gonna be a 17. No. 14. Yes. Ah, dang. Oh, yeah. Goodness. I think these might be the originals. Toyota don't give you much to grab onto. My back is doing all the work today. Pretty lucky on this car because it's a drive-by-wire, but it's electronic. So does that make it a drive-by-wire? Either way, my point is I don't see an actual throttle cable that I'm gonna have to take off, and I didn't think so, but we're gonna find out here in just a little while. I'm gonna keep going because I kind of want to get to the backside. Hard work, earn my pay. I don't know why that song has been in my head. Song has been in my head. So we got a hose on here like this. That seal, that rubber seal, is really, really good. I just get in there and kind of twist her around. There she goes. See? There's like two supports back there that hold this side of the throttle body and assembly and everything up, and there are two bolts on the top of that I've dualed for hours, and we'll keep her going. Still kind of got to go through unplugged. Alright, so now we've basically got the whole front valve cover free where I can get to it. I don't want to take, I could easily take this coolant line off. It'll drain from right there. So, I think I'm just going to leave it for now. These two here, I think. It looks like I do have to get this kind of like assembly out the way. Mine looks as old as the car, of course. So now, this whole assembly can come off of here, I don't know how I did that. I just picked up the first thing I found. Got this little trick when you're in here like that, because you can't really use your hand. Bam! The old screwdriver trick. You guys probably seen it before. So that'll get you that bracket off right there. Then, just as I had no idea, it looks like that'll come off. Is there another one? Yeah. It looks like. Can y'all move, please? Man, it looks like I'm going to have to get these off, because I can't really see what's back there. I think it's just that hose down in there that's keeping us on. There it is. Okay, so that's still not it. It's got to be, there's this bolt right here. I can feel it. Oh, man. I guess I'm going to have to get these off of here. I just don't, that doesn't make any sense, man. It'll pop out of there. There we are. Show you. On this car, that does nothing for you. I got to get right there. This is a tricky one. She gonna get out of there. I told her to get. I said, go on now, get. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I swear to God, no one would believe that if it wasn't on camera. Luckily, this car's got the straight through system. Alright, guys, get on out of there now, because we're going to try to get that thing out of here now. Told her to drop that thing like... I don't know what's happening. Stance. Oh, buddy. Hot ding-a-ling. She's an intake manifold. About 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Alright, we was blind, but now we see. Look at these 3 supports they have all back up in here. These are the bolts I was trying to get out. You can't get to them, man. Just don't make no sense. So, that was pretty rough. It looks like it's probably just some 8s for this wire harness. And then these valve cover bolts that go all the way around the bottom side. So, cool, those look like 10s. Okay, so go ahead and everything. I don't want anything in the way. the wiring harness off.
Basically, I'm just frustrated, and not even I want to listen to me complain. There's a couple of tabs to bend out of the way, then I pried out all the old seals. Degreased and cleaned the grime off of the outside. Laying in the new seal is a bit tricky because it never wants to lay in properly. But I took this one inside and let it lay in a warm area so it would relax and go in properly. Just wiping off leftover grime and grease on where the seat of the seal is going to be. Let me just clarify that I did all of this to the back one as well, but it wasn't filmed nearly as well, so I just kind of cut it all out and skipped to this one where you can see clearly. I did forget to show that this little plastic clip comes out, and I put some new black RTV silicone underneath it as well. I just cleaned it up a little bit more before adding some small dabs of RTV silicone around the edges.
I don't really know why. There was a little bit of like a gasket maker. This here. I guess there was some in that one.
I've just started putting everything back where it goes.
Alright, now we're making some progress. Job is whipping my butt. So, got to get a new camera. After this job, I have one more job, and I'm buying a new camera. But I don't understand. Right now, it's plugged in direct to the power. Let me make sure I'm recording. In direct to the power, and there's a little blue light on the front. So how come when I'm recording, I can't get a little blue light on the front to let me know that it's working? No, man, everything's great. Technically, both of the valve covers have been replaced. Okay, cool, man. Yep, see you then. Bye. her to the side like. I'll go ahead and mount her on here. Got her good and tight now. Hook her up like so. It'll be alright. So now, got that. Plug in my new thing. Thang-a-lang from the dang-a-lang. Ooh, it's cold. Go on there, baby. But now they got.
Good. I'm glad they got somebody down there knows what they're doing.
There's a couple of guys that I will deal with down there that, you know, kind of know a little bit about what they're talking about.
No, buddy, I think I'm good. Thanks, man.
All right, let's get. Teeth. So I'm gonna look back over everything just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I got everything on. I didn't really take anything off over here. Got these vacuum lines all put back on. All these sensors are all plugged back in. The new sensors on. All these ignition coils are all plugged in. All the injectors were all plugged in. Coolant lines all hooked up. Vacuum lines all hooked up. Sensors all hooked up. Air box all hooked up. Air intake all hooked up. I don't have any parts except for the engine cover and the battery. So I'm gonna get her done. So now what I'm going to do is some brakes, but I'm not really going to show all that because it's just more time for me to video edit and more for yada yada yada. But that is that. That was tough. That was an all-day thing. I started at like 11 o'clock this morning because I thought I could do it a little faster, but I was wrong. So make sure you start a little early because you are not going to have as much time as you think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this light over, start working on my brakes. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.